Hi, and welcome back to RV Adventures Big and Small. Today we're going to take you on a tour and a review of the inside of our Tiffin Open Road 34 PA. We bought it in 2022 and we've lived in it 2 seasons now, so there are some things we love and some things we hate. Stay tuned to see the Kraken Lodge. Okay, you might remember a video that we did this past summer where we had these stainless steel step tops put in by Summit Products in Altoona, Iowa, which is about 20-30 miles away from us in where we live in Des Moines, Iowa. Well, they also had cut some stainless steel that we could put in here because we had some ugly black plastic that was back here before. So I installed it myself. It looks so much better than it did before. Well, let's step on in. And so Judy.
Yes.
Why don't we start with you? We're going to just do a quick review of the inside here of the motorhome. This is our it's a 36-foot. We bought it in July of 2022. That's when we purchased it. So tell me some things you like about it.
Well, it's really got most of the things that we really need in it, but it doesn't have the extra length. It also isn't diesel, which I know you really like. It's got enough slides that it feels roomy in here.
Yeah, there's 4 slides in it.
And that's one of the things that I like. I like, that it has a king-size bed. I like that it has a washer-dryer. It's only got 1 bathroom where we had a bath and a half, and we have missed that half bath a little bit.
Yeah, a lot of the comparisons that we're doing are with our, we had a 2019 Tiffin Phaeton
40 IH. Yeah,
40 IH. It was a 41-footer, and it had luxury like crazy. But it was diesel.
But it pretty much has everything that we need. The kitchen, like most motorhomes, it's not very large. It's got room for the cat, I guess, though. The Phaeton did have a pull-out counter, which was really nice to have that extra space. But I honestly don't cook hardly at all in here because I cook out in the outside kitchen.
I love this window.
Yeah, those windows were great when they brought those in. Because we had that in the Phaeton, too, and I really like it.
Now, the Phaeton had a switch. So the little button and would allow an electric motor to bring the shade down. Now you have to do it manually, but it's not hard.
It's not a big deal.
No, and that motor's never going to go bad because there is no motor.
True. But no, most of the
Gigi,
things.
get down.
The other thing
Get
too
down.
is that we had over here. We had a huge window in the Phaeton, but we also had the TV that went up there. That was really good because it was opposite our sitting area, and it was great. But with this, we can keep our windows open more and have a little bit more natural light in here.
Some things Judy was just talking about the TV. We had 2 recliner chairs that were over here in the Phaeton. Now we've got a very nice hide-a-bed. When you pull it out, it makes into a nice comfortable hide-a-bed, and it doesn't go so far out into the room that you can't get by. So that's a good thing. The bad thing is, and we knew it when we bought it, you're sitting here on the couch. Let me see if you can see the couch. Sitting there on the couch, and there is the TV to your right. I added a mount on the back so we could turn this TV a bit and see it better from the sofa. But it still hasn't made it as easy to see as a TV right across from you. And we watch a lot of TV.
Yeah. Well, the other thing we thought we could use the passenger and the driver's seat to sit in and look at it because it's facing it. Well, the seats aren't comfortable.
They're terrible. Well, they're not terrible.
They're not comfortable, though.
Yeah, they're not comfortable.
And the passenger is the only recliner. And unfortunately, the cat has taken that over. But it's just not a comfortable seat. So that's something we'd like to change out and get a much more comfortable seat. And I know it's going to be very expensive to do it, but it's probably really worth it for when we're driving and then when we're here.
Two things I really want to change out are those two ugly dinette chairs.
And they're well-made chairs.
Yeah, they're
just
comfortable enough.
Ugly.
Oh. Gigi likes it. She likes to scratch.
Oh, she scratches on them all the time.
Yeah.
We don't even care because we're going to get rid of them. But.
Right. So, and the other thing we're very happy with is that fireplace. We didn't have a fireplace in the Phaeton.
We didn't need it because we had the heated floors, which were really, really nice.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's been great to get up and turn that on, or even at night, you know, when it gets, because it gets cool out here in the desert. Definitely does. And it's nice to have the fire going. The heat, give us some heat.
One modification I think we're going to make is we're probably going to do these cabinets, have these cabinets made into a real cabinet. Because right now, there's Velcro holding this wood in, but there's nothing, it's not meant to be opened. So other people with a 34 PA have had those made into cabinets with a cabinet door down there at Red Bay, Alabama. There's a guy that does them.
And you can put whatever you want to back there, but most people use it sort of like as a wine or a liquor storage.
Right.
Because it keeps them from moving around.
Right, which that's where I'll keep some of our wines and liquors, which would be nice. One thing, we've had this down, I think, twice since we bought it, which is almost going on 2 years ago, a year and a half, whatever, is this bunk bed. I would prefer not to have it because then when you have it, you don't have extra cabinet storage on either side. So we don't use it at all. It's totally useless for us. But hey, maybe it'll be good for resale.
Yeah, I think that's because you've got the queen bed here and then you've got the single bed up there. So you could actually sleep 3 more people easily in here if you wanted to. We don't want to, but...
No. This little thing has really become valuable. This is, maybe you can open that, lift that up. Now right now I've got some tools stored in there, but it's real nice to put your foot on it. We have a little wooden board here.
Because there's no tables
Judy can put her coffee
there's
there.
no tables or anything on the side.
There's no end tables. Okay, let's go to the kitchen area.
Okay.
Oh yeah, in the computer area, it's tight, but my laptop
Does that
goes
come
there.
Out further?
No, that's as far as it goes.
Wow.
Yeah, it's sort of
Not
short.
really very useful, is it?
It's useful, but not
Yeah, not very.
not easy. And there's a file cabinet down below, which I like. I do appreciate that.
And all the storage up here.
Storage up here. There's a subwoofer in the cabinet. We have great sound throughout the motorhome when you're watching TV. In here, I think it's pretty all. There's a stove underneath this that we really don't use because we use the outdoor kitchen out there to do all our cooking. But we have used it in the past.
Yeah, but the drawers and the storage, it's it's sufficient. They're big drawers. That's one good thing. They are big, and then you do have okay storage underneath here. It's not great because I don't know if that's the water heater there or
that
what
right
it is.
there.
Yeah,
that right there is one of the most wonderful pieces of technology that this motorhome has. It's called the Aqua Go. I turn that on, and like a minute later, we have hot water.
Yeah, it's pretty fast.
As much hot water as you want.
Yeah.
It's not to be confused with the Aqua Hot. That's a Aqua Go. It's Truma, and it's powered by propane, which we do have a propane tank. Works great. Works great. It's flawless.
The other thing that
Of course, it'll break now, I'm sure, after I said all that.
One thing I don't like here in the kitchen, we do have a large refrigerator. However, the freezer, this is your ice, and it takes up, probably about a quarter of your freezer space. which, I mean, we could take it out, obviously, and not use it, but then where are you going to have ice? You know, and it's not bad. It's not a bad size refrigerator at all. But the freezer I could use more space in. And then you do have a fairly good sized pantry here, which I'm very grateful for.
I like this. It doesn't have all the controls that the Phaeton used to have. It doesn't have an automatic or an auto-gen start on it, but it does tell you what the battery levels are. It does tell you levels of your tanks, but it tells them in thirds. The Phaeton would tell them like in 1%, 2%, I don't know what graduated scale it was on, but it wasn't in thirds. But hey, it's fine, it works. Of course, all the lights can be controlled there. We have one heat pump, and we have 2 furnaces, and we have 2 air conditioners.
Which is sufficient in this size unit.
Yep. There's 2, and the fans and the opening of the fans are controlled here, or controlled by a switch on the wall. Has a ceiling fan in the bedroom. We love that. So, and I'll tell you, and there's the 4 slides with the layout. Oops. There you go. Okay. Yeah, that's that.
Oh, the slides.
Yeah.
You want to talk about those?
Yeah, let me... The 2 hydraulic slides, we usually don't have any problems with.
Which are the ones up front.
Up front. But the 2 electric slides, this past year, they've just been a hassle. Judy sometimes has to go outside and give it a little bit of a shove, give it a little bit of extra oomph to get it to slide, to come in. And I have to push it a little bit to get it to go out. So we're not real happy with the slides. We went to Red Bay. We had them do some work on them stiffening the sides and putting in some extra brackets, but it has not solved the problem. And I think everybody has a problem with slides if they're the Schwintech
And there's
slides.
somewhere in Arizona that you can get that other one put in.
Right.
But what is it, $5,000 or something? It's like,
you know.
yeah, we don't know how long we're going to keep this thing.
Right.
But,
Meanwhile, you know, we can push and pull.
and the problem is you have to use it in the bedroom if you want to be able to get to your clothes.
Right.
Or to get into the bathroom. I mean,
Well,
you
there were
can
a
get in the
couple
bathroom,
times.
but the shower and stuff you can't
we
use
went
too
to
easily.
a campground and stopped, and we didn't take one of the slides out because you know, it wasn't moving correctly or whatever, and so we
We had to
couldn't
sleep
get into
in our clothes.
Yeah.
Couldn't
Yeah.
get to our jammies.
Oh well. Okay. Onward. Yeah, you're okay. In here, king size bed, very comfortable.
Yeah.
I've got 2 little side tables, which has a USB thing. We'll charge up our phones at night.
Right there.
It's got a nice TV. It's at a good angle to be able to view. We've got real good closet space. Gigi likes to go in there sometimes. You want to get in there, Gigi? Here. Oh, she can't quite lift.
Does she need help?
She needs help. She's got a heavy rear end.
But yeah, I mean,
go.
storage, we've got these drawers here. We've got 3 drawers over there. We've got 2 drawers underneath the bed. We have those 4 cabinets up above the bed. I mean, we have got tons of storage in here for clothes or whatever else you want to put in here. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, they're big.
Yep.
And then we
didn't see
love
it.
the
I didn't
hamper.
see it.
Oh, sorry. And we love the hamper.
Yep. Yeah, there's a clothes hamper right here. Dirty clothes goes right in there. Sliding door goes over there at the bathroom. Bathroom is fine. It's got a nice sized shower in here. It's got a washer dryer, which is very
I just
convenient.
can't, I mean, I can do without it, obviously. I don't want to.
Right.
The storage in here isn't great, but it isn't bad. I mean, you have, I mean, we don't even have that filled up. You've got only 2 drawers, which that's probably where it lacks the most.
Yeah,
And
it's
then you
missing
have
a drawer down there, isn't
yeah.
it?
Then you have storage up here too. So, and we just found out storage back here.
Yeah, and back there, there's, you would think that'd be great for toilet paper, but toilet paper doesn't
Doesn't fit. but it's got a place for your towels, and it's fine.
Now I love that. That is our central vac. I hook that up. I vacuum every day because of Gigi. And that is extremely good. There she is, by the way. I think overall we're very happy with this motorhome. There's some things that, little things that nothing's going to ever be perfect unless you spend a fortune.
Right.
I think, it's a very reasonably priced motorhome. It's gas. Oh yeah, let me tell you about the gas versus diesel. Our Phaeton was a diesel. And what soured me on diesel was the DEF. The DEF, we had a DEF head go bad, and we had no information other than Facebook telling us what was going on, and they didn't have any DEF heads to replace it, but Cummins would do an override, blah, blah, blah. I got soured on diesel because of that, and so that's one of the reasons.
Well,
we
and the
went to a
other
gas
thing
coach.
too is we can take this to our Ford dealer.
Yep.
And get oil changes, at $89,
Yeah,
something like that. I mean,
yeah.
there's all kinds of stuff that
It's so much cheaper than the diesel.
If we traveled a lot in this, that might make a difference. Going in the mountains and stuff, the diesel was great. There's a lot of advantages to it, but we pretty much come out here and plop it down. So, 4 or 5 days on the road, and you're here and it's fine. It's a little harder to get the gas. I mean, you have to be a little bit more considerate of the gas stations you use because you've got 36 feet and a car. But we've pretty much worked that out. We've gone back and forth enough. So
now, and one bad thing though, of course, with the Phaeton, we would have some high winds and no big deal. That thing would
super
go through
heavy.
A hurricane. It felt like. Whereas this, I have to check the winds. And we've had some times where we've had to pull over and actually wait a whole day or two, waiting for the winds to subside. So one thing I want to do is, this is one of the modifications we want to do. I think I want to add some sumo springs, which we did add to our van, and it really improved the ride, where we didn't get so much of the pushing from the wind. Probably a rear sway bar. I need to investigate that. But I want to. Driving it is not as fun and easy as the Phaeton was, but usually when we get out here, we park it, and then you live in it 5 months, and then you drive it back. That's normally what we're doing.
But I think, as far as a number, I think I'd have to give it at least an 8 out of 10. If not more. It's a good motorhome. It gives us pretty much everything that we need to have, and it's comfortable. Well, and if you have any questions,
post them below.
Yeah, post it and let us know. And remember, subscribe and hit that little bell if you want to be alerted when we have a new video.
Hey, thanks for watching. We really do appreciate it.